My name is Kenneth Nielson, born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah. Been performing since I was a kid. When I was singing at the high school choir, and the choir director was hearing someone stick out while we were singing this big, humongous show, and this all like 10 high schools together. And I remember this choir director, this special guest choir director, saying, "Hey, you're sticking out. Why are you singing so loud?" And I was just like, "Oh!" And he ended up making me have to sing the solo of that night. That's where I think it all began for me. The showbiz passion. I then went on to sing in a talent show when I was in 6th grade. I sang "The Greatest Love of All" from Whitney Houston, crushed it, and the show business bug landed. I then started performing local theaters, doing such as Grease, Brigadoon. I was never a popular kid in school, but everyone knew I was a singer and that I sang really well, and so that always got me a lot of attention, which I love attention. From there, I started singing for the Musical Moose. I graduated from high school, and I was on my way to make it big at the Musical Moose in Yellowstone Park, West Yellowstone Park. For a summer, it was an amazing experience. It was funny. We didn't get paid nothing. In fact, I got paid such little money that I ended up going to a hotel to work out for more money. I sang at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. And that got me a lot of attention. I ended up going up to New York City a lot and auditioning for all these musicals because I wanted to be this Broadway musical star. And I got there and I looked like I was 15. I was 21. I looked very young. So they kind of just shushed me up. But the only people I always made callbacks for and always made, reappearances for that would want to see more of me was Disney. From that point on, I went to Lagoon, the entertainment capital of Salt Lake City, Utah, where all the performers went, and had a great stint there, staying there for many, many years, working with such talented people, some of the most talented people I've ever worked with still to this day. From Lagoon, of course, we went to Tokyo Disney. That's where my first arrival had come of success for me, because Disney was like the thing to do, I eventually went and got the Disney bug and sang for Tokyo Disney in Japan, which was amazing. Going on to sing for Disney on Disney Cruise Lines, playing the first White Simba, which was kind of cool. Left the Disney Cruise Line, the Disney company, to go on to sing for Carnival Cruise Lines, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity, which were all amazing experiences. Singing for 10 years on cruise ships was a long time for me, but a very, very, very enthusiastic and fun life I had. From there, I went to the Four Tenors. Four Tenors was a group made by Greg Thompson Productions. He grabbed 4 tenors that sang very different types of music. I was their pop tenor, so I sang all like the Michael Bublé, Maroon 5 kind of stuff. The 4 tenors ended, and I sang for the 12 Irish tenors in Branson, Missouri. I sang in Vegas at the Rio as a bever tenor, which was a really great experience for about a year. And then performing, I discovered I was an alcoholic, and my life was going nowhere because of my addiction. So then I went and had a long life of doing hooligan things, and my drug addiction got worse and worse, to the point where I couldn't perform anymore. I couldn't establish anything. I couldn't hold on to anything. I was miserable. I couldn't hold on to a job because I was too drunk. I've been fired from cruise ships from being too drunk, for using drugs. And I never got, using drugs and alcohol during performing, I never got the chance to, there's no repercussions ever, so I always was slid under the radar, till eventually when the 4 tenors ended, and I was at Palm Springs just a mess. And I had to pick up my pieces and go home to Utah, which was, pretty embarrassing, because I always thought I was gonna be a big star. And went home and started working at Target from making, it's funny, from making, you know, $2,000, $2,500 a week with the 4 tenors to making $9 an hour in the electronic department at Target. And I went on to getting congested heart failure, which sent me to the hospital on a deathbed. And my family came and said, you know, you need to decide, Ken, what you're doing here. Are you, will you go to Phoenix and get help? And I decided to come to Phoenix, Arizona, that's where I'm at now, and start over. I had to start a brand new life here, which has been exciting and sober, which is different from I've ever had before in my life. Dealing with things sober is quite difficult. It has been, but it also has been very good for me. But it's like starting over again, and emotional wise. But my music has always saved me. I've always been able to sing, and it saved my life. Music saved me from drugs and alcohol. It has always saved me in high school from being picked on. It has always saved me from, feeling abandonment from my family to feeling accepted by people who love to come and hear me sing. So the music has filled my heart with amazing qualities that I've gotten to experience with other people in my life. And now I get to start again my music career again, sober, which is a new experience for me, to be singing sober. I haven't sang sober, I don't think ever. I was always drunk or high or something. And so my new path I'm heading on to is an exciting one, and a sober one, which is so much happiness and love and joy. The people I've met on this journey of sobriety has changed my life and changed my music. My definition of a kind of music that I love, that I want to spread to people, is the word of love and caring and compassion and helping people, realize who they are and what they can do with themselves by learning from what I've done and moving forward to do great things that I didn't think I was ever going to do. And the path is still unclear. I don't know what's going to happen with me, but I love performing, and I love reaching out to people, and I love seeing my music change their hearts and open up to the excitement of what's going to happen with Kenneth Nielson.